All right, welcome back, all you Holotable heroes, and thank you for joining me on another farming guide episode. This is your boy Itachi from Itachi Gaming. Thank you so much to all the subscribers that are out there. I think we're right around 31 subscribers now. Thank you all very, very much. All right, on to our topic today. We're going to be talking about the First Order. So really, this is the next thing to actually go ahead and farm. You've gotten your R2-D2, you've gotten CLS by now, you've gotten Emperor Palpatine, you've gotten Grand Admiral Thrawn, you've possibly gotten Yoda by now as well. So now we're really on to the next legendary event, which is going to be BB-8, which you will need the First Order. So right now you can see that I'm currently working on my First Order team so that I can work towards BB-8 and Jedi Training Rey, or JTR. These guys are going to be needed to get 7-star BB-8, and then I'll show you the team that's going to be needed for JTR. But let's start off with who you're probably going to want to use for your leadership going forward, and that is going to be Crew Kylo Ren Unmasked, the man, the myth, the crybaby legend here. So yeah, Kylo Ren Unmasked here. He's going to have be your leader, really. Merciless Pursuit, you're definitely going to want to Zeta this. It's going to be very helpful in late game for sure. He's very, very helpful. This team is going to be very, very helpful for your late game, in game stuff, for territory wars, territory battles on defense. So his basic attack is going to be Aggressive Strike, which the final on this reads deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict tenacity down for 2 turns. If the target was already debuffed and it is Kylo's turn, he gains taunt for 1 turn. So he's going to be your tank in this whole thing, as well as your leader. And then we have Halt here. So Halt allows you to dispel all buffs on target enemy and stun them for 2 turns. Kylo is going to recover 10% health and gains taunt for 1 turn. This attack can't be evaded or resisted. So a lot of taunting here between these two. That's his first special and his basic. All right, the second special here is called Focused Rage. Deal physical damage to target enemy and recover health equal to the damage dealt. If the target is stunned, deal double damage. So this is going to be one of those attacks you're going to use on someone that you used Halt on. So Merciless Pursuit, the leadership ability. Final text reads, First Order allies have plus 40% critical damage and plus 30 speed. When a First Order ally scores a critical hit, they gain 20% turn meter. When a First Order ally gains a status effect, they recover 5% health and 5% protection. So this is going to make First Order very durable, which is the thing that we're going to like and love here. And then finally, his unique, which is Scarred. And this is going to read the final text. When Kylo takes damage, he recovers 8% health. And a random First Order ally who doesn't have it gains advantage for 2 turns. Kylo has 50% counter chance, double while he has taunt, so 100% chance to counter while he's taunting. Kylo takes reduced damage from percent health damage effects and gains taunt for 1 turn at the start of each encounter. So he starts out with taunt at the beginning of each encounter once you actually Zeta that. So 2 Zetas here, Merciless Pursuit and Scarred. And yeah, like I said, this guy's going to be great for on defense, for territory battles. Territory wars and Grand Arena. He's going to be great for. All right, moving on. We're going to go over to Fox, who I'm going to be using as well. Here's Fox, First Order Executioner, and he's going to be your attacker. He's got 3 abilities. First is a basic, which final text reads, deal physical damage to target enemy and gain health up 30% for 1 turn. If the target is debuffed, this attack is guaranteed to be a critical hit, and First Order Executioner gains advantage for 2 turns, which is awesome. Critical hits. All right, Death Sentence. Final text. Deal physical damage to target enemy, remove 50% turn meter, and dispel all buffs on them. Another dispel. That's awesome. And he's removing turn meter, which is pretty big. If this attack defeats an enemy, First Order Executioner gains 80% turn meter, and the cooldown of this attack is reset. Otherwise, he gains 40% turn meter and plus 20% max health, stacking until he defeats an enemy. So This is a really, really big death sentence because he can just start taking out characters, taking out total teams. All right, total order is going to be his unique. So no Zetas on this guy, which is really nice. All Omegas. When a First Order Executioner scores a critical hit, he gains plus 10% max health, stacking until the end of the encounter, and First Order allies gain 10% turn meter. Wow. First Order Executioner has bonus offense equal to 5% of his max health, and that's the part that actually gets added on. So gaining a lot of turn meter here with these guys is going to be huge. Advantage is going to be huge for these guys as well. But First Order Executioner, Fox, better known as Fox, is going to be great there. So there we go. That's Fox, First Order Executioner. He's going to be your attacker. Now, let's move on to Kylo Ren here, who's also an attacker. So you can have 2 attackers on this team. And let's start out with Ragged Cut, which is his basic ability. It's an Omega. So deal physical damage to target enemy with a 75% chance to inflict healing immunity for 2 turns, and a 75% chance to inflict damage over time for 3 turns. Damage over time is huge in this game. All right, Lash Out. Final text. Another Omega, by the way. Deal physical damage to all enemies and gain retribution for 2 turns. So this is an AoE. This attack can't critically hit and deals bonus damage equals to 50% of Kylo Ren's critical damage. First Order allies and allies with advantage gain 25% turn meter. Again, more turn meter for the First Order. All right, now we got Outrage, his second special. This is a Zeta ability. Deal physical damage to target enemy, and if Kylo has full health, inflict stun for 1 turn. This attack deals 75% more damage if Kylo is below full health. Recover protection equal to the damage dealt. Well, that's pretty cool. So he's gonna recoup or recover his protection, and has a chance to stun there for 1 turn. If he has full health, he inflicts stun for 1 turn, and then deal 75% damage if Kylo is below full health. So he's gonna deal more damage if he's below full health. If he has full health, he's gonna stun your enemy, which is fantastic. Getting people down to stun lock can be really great as far as from a control aspect. Now, his second unique is called Unstoppable. This is also an Omega, so only 1 Zeta here, and Outrage is a big one. But Unstoppable, whenever Kylo takes damage, he gains 50% defense stacking and 15% offense stacking for 1 turn, and has a 50% chance to reset his cooldowns. Kylo takes reduced damage from percent health damage effects and gains 10 speed for each debuff on him. Whenever Kylo uses a special ability, he gains damage over time for 2 turns. So yeah, I mean, it's another great ability there, another great unique there, passive unique, and he's going to be another second attacker there for you. So you got your tank, you got 2 attackers. I think this team actually is going to end up having 3 attackers or 2 tanks, depending on which way you go. All right, let's go to First Order TIE Pilot. Also an attacker, and it's going to be great for ships. So is Kylo Ren Unmasked, so crew. I forgot to mention that a little earlier. But they're both going to be fantastic for ships as well. But he also only has 3 abilities, another attacker with 3 abilities. So his first ability, his basic, is Double Tap. Deal physical damage to target enemy with a 50% chance to attack again. This chance is doubled if First Order TIE Pilot has advantage. If the second attack scores a critical hit, gain advantage for 2 turns. All right, Gun Down. Also an Omega. Deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict offense down for 2 turns on a critical hit. If First Order TIE Pilot has advantage, also inflict buff immunity and health down for 2 turns, which is pretty big as well. All right, and then his unique Keen Eye. Now, this is actually a Zeta. First Order TIE Pilot has plus 30% critical chance and plus 30% critical damage, and gains advantage for 3 turns. Whenever an enemy falls below full health, First Order TIE Pilot has a 70% chance to gain Foresight for 2 turns whenever he loses advantage. So just, again, some more durability here. He's going to gain Foresight when he loses advantage, gain advantage there, and then increase his critical chance and damage. So this is really good for him. All right. So there's your 3 attackers, 1 tank, And then you can't forget about your support. Got to have a support, a tank, and an attacker. Typically, those 3 you want in every single team that you have. So here we go. First Order Officer. All right. He's also going to have 3 abilities. So let's start off with his basic, which is Capitalize. And this deals physical damage to target enemy. This attack has plus 20% critical damage. If any ally has advantage, this attack is a guaranteed critical hit. So if any of your allies have advantage, which they're going to have in the First Order, he's going to guarantee a critical hit. All right, moving on. Marching Orders, which is his first special. Target other ally gains 100% turn meter and advantage for 2 turns. If that ally is First Order, they also gain offense up for 3 turns. Dispel all debuffs from First Order Officer and target ally, and grant them both tenacity up for 2 turns, which this is awesome. This will be used a lot in conjunction with one of your other attackers, is giving them that advantage and giving them more turn meter between Fox, First Order Executioner, and your Bow TIE Fighter pilot. So First Order TIE pilot. All right, Pinning Shot. This is his last ability, another special, also an Omega. Physical damage to target enemy and remove. So he's going to deal physical damage to target enemy and remove 50% turn meter. If any turn meter is removed this way, each ally gains 15% turn meter. All First Order allies have their cooldowns reduced by 1. Now that's huge because he's going to be in a First Order team, right? And these guys all have really cool abilities. Now, obviously you can use Phasma for this event for getting BB-8. First Order Stormtrooper is another one. And both of those guys are going to be needed along with Kylo Ren, or Kylo, the masked one, this guy, right? Trying to be like Grandpa. For this ship here, Kylo Ren's command shuttle, all right? Pretty good ship there. Obviously, I haven't worked on either Phasma or Stormtrooper, and I'm not really too worried about it right now. And then, obviously, you have Crew and his ship here, TIE Silencer, which is a very, very good ship. The earlier you can get this ship in the game, the better. A lot of people tell you to go ahead and farm him a little early just so you can start unlocking the ship. All right. And then you have First Order TIE Pilot, and this is another great ship. The First Order TIE Fighter is another fantastic ship here. All right. So, obviously, like I said, these guys are going to get you into BB-8, and you're going to be going into the Resistance here as you're getting into BB-8 here, which I've already unlocked at 5 stars, not 7 stars. I wasn't there, unfortunately, for that event to get 7 stars, but we'll definitely get it around next time. And we're going for Jedi Training Rey here, JTR. So BB-8 will be needed for that. Finn, as you can see, I just started unlocking these characters. Rey Scavenger, and then you're going to need the 2 veterans, all right? So you're going to need, let's go to Smugglers. You're going to need these guys. Veteran Smuggler Chewbacca, which I can go ahead and activate now, but I'm not going to, and Veteran Smuggler Han Solo. They may ask me why I haven't activated them yet. The reason why is currently I'm working on First Order, right? So First Order, as far as gear, as far as getting them to 7 stars is my priority, and at least gear 8, which I've gotten First Order Officer and Kylo Ren to gear 8. I need to get these other guys to gear 8. And I don't want to activate them because I don't want to increase my galactic power. As you can see, I'm right over 1 million. I'm at 1.1 million. And after 1.25 million, you kind of go up in where you're going to be ranked and stuff for your Grand Arena. As you can see here, I'm not ready to make that jump yet. I want to kind of stay under this 1.2 million for the time being. So we'll activate them when I'm ready to work on them and start farming them. But as you can see, here's my inventory. I have my 1 character I'm working on right now from my arena team. So that's Darth Nihilus. Working on getting him to 7 stars, and then as well as gear 11 and then gear 12 there. And then we'll be also working on his mods. I did get Thrawn to gear 12. I know I was working on that last time you guys were on here. I got to get some more materials for these 2 mods to make them 6-dot. So that's rolling there. And I did go ahead and throw on a Zeta, so I'm up to 5 Zetas now on the account to Jedi Knight Revan and his leadership ability. I wanted to make sure we were good to go for when it came down to Grand Arena. So we do have him Zetaed. 1 Zeta on him. He's got 2 more to go, which is Direct Focus and Hero. But everything else is all good to go there. All right, so that's all I have for you guys for tonight. Thank you very much for stopping by. If you liked this video, please make sure you hit the like button, that thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that little notification bell so you know the next time we're on. So, until next time, all my friends,